I don't even know where to start. Been a lot going on these past few weeks. And it's stressing me out. It's literally stressing me out. And I feel like there's nothing I can do about it because I've been trying to work it out. I've been oh my gosh. And even just thinking about it gives me anxiety, makes me angry, it makes me for those of you that are wondering what is going on, there are a couple of problems that are happening. And I feel like I need to talk about it because I feel like it's gotten out of hand. And I don't know why it happened in the first place. Okay, so let me just start with a little backstory about what's been happening. So I'm on this app called Discord. I'm on there basically all the time because that's where I do most of I talk to people and I communicate with others who are like having problems or like going through some stuff. And about like maybe a few weeks ago, wasn't that long, but I was in the server on Discord, and I was only on this server for a couple days, not very long. If that car would shut up, that would be nice. Anyways, so this server, you know, it was just, at first it was like all nice, like, and friendly, and nothing major was happening. So a few of the individuals that were on there decided to do a voice chat on there. So I decided to join, and of course it was a Monday night. I think, yes, it was a Monday night, and I joined. Because I remember this kind of vividly. So what happened was we started talking, and then people started like kind of saying their goodbyes because it was like getting late for like their time zones and stuff. So it was just me and this other person, and so eventually I had to log off and to get my sleep. So the next day, you know, I thought it was just gonna be a normal day, just this, you know, friendly conversation, like just like these friendly conversations just going on and off and all that, but apparently that wasn't the case. I have never felt so angry in my entire life over something as stupid as this. But apparently these people that I was voice chatting with, because we decided to do it again. And of course, as you can see, I am wearing the Drowned Man t-shirt from Markiplier. If you don't know who Markiplier is a famous YouTuber. He has 25 million subscribers now. And anyways, so what was going on was I decided that I was going to join this voice chat thinking everything was going to be fine, perfectly normal, just little jokes here and there and all that. And then someone had to make this comment about Mark's Discord account. I had stopped talking because it started making me angry about it. Because I have been talking to Mark for months, for at least a few months, give or take. I started talking to him around the end of May. So, yeah, it was of last year. And so I thought it was just going to be, just one of those times where it was just going to be, fun and games and, jokes here and there. But apparently that wasn't the case. So I started listening to what they were saying. And what happened was someone called out Mark's Discord saying that it was fake. It was someone that just impersonating him. I knew better than that. I knew it was him. I knew because, people who impersonate Mark usually would ask for your, I don't know, questions. I know Mark, he wouldn't ask questions at first when you first talk to him. And so I decided I would just lay back and just listen. And just know, I was listening to this with my earbuds. I had my earbuds because I didn't want my parents to hear what was going on. Because I didn't want them to, get caught up with all this drama that has been happening. So I was listening, and they were like, "Oh, it's just a guy that's impersonating Mark. Oh my gosh, what if it's a predator or that's after us? Oh my gosh!" And they're raising and they were asking so many questions that I just about had it. I had lost my mind. I was like, okay, there's no way. So I exited the voice chat but they just kept going. They kept going about all this. They were like, "Oh, we need evidence that this is the fake Mark." And I was like, "Shut the heck up. What is going on?" I mean, yeah, you're all teenagers, and yes, I'm still a teenager, but I'm close to being an adult. But I know stuff because Ugh, makes me so mad. Anyways, and this was going on for a week. And so I tried to argue my point that from my perspective that it wasn't a predator because I knew it wasn't. And I don't know what was going on. Well, I don't know what they were thinking. What is wrong with you? And then they started, and then there's one person who was the admin of the server that I was in for just a couple days, not very long. decided it would be the best idea to start spreading rumors about his account. And I was like, okay, she has gone too far. And so me and a few others tried our best to convince her that it wasn't what she thought. And I and so I, of course, immediately after she was trying to argue from her point, I had lost it, and I let my anger control me. And for those of you who don't know me very well, I have bad anger issues. And I've had them since I was in elementary school. And, anyways, so to continue what was going on, me and a few others from another server, we were like, oh, what, we need to like try and get this under control, because if we don't do anything about it now, people are going to start believing her, and we're not sure what we're going to do. So we started we started saying that that's not the fake Mark, quote unquote fake, the quotations. And oh my gosh, she kept saying that it wasn't Mark, that it wasn't the real Mark. Like, what the heck? What goes on through your head when you're trying to make a point? Yes, I am trying to argue my point, but apparently this person wasn't listening. And so I got kicked from her server, which I was okay with because I didn't want to like be a part of whatever it was that she was doing. So she banned me from her server, which I was totally okay with, but at least I got to see what they were like trying to say and all that. So, and like before that, I wasn't planning on getting banned because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, just see what they plan and all that. So, and that didn't go according to plan, apparently. And then, yeah, and so a few weeks later, being it Tuesday, another person, completely different person, just started asking Mark to break up with his girlfriend for no reason, all because she wanted to be friends with him. And I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? What is going on with these people? Like, do they even have like a sense of, what is that word? But like, do they have any common sense? Apparently not. So I of course like responded to her because this was on Twitter. So I tweeted out to her. I'm like, hey, why don't you just shut up, okay? They're not gonna break up. They're in a perfectly healthy relationship. Don't bother them, okay? And she, this girl was like a complete psycho. That's all I'm gonna say. She's just like one of those completely crazy fans that you couldn't possibly meet. I mean, I've heard about crazy fans because I've read some like fan fictions about stuff like like this, kind of, that are basically, you know, they're close to reality. So I was like, oh my gosh, it feels like it's this fan fiction that I read like a few months ago. And oh my gosh. I don't know what was going on inside her head, but apparently she decided it was a good idea to give Markiplier her phone number, her address, and I'm like, you don't put that stuff out there. Like, why on earth do you think it's a good idea to put that stuff out there? You don't need to put that stuff out there for other people to see, because otherwise people are just gonna start stalking you. You know? Anyways, so that is what has been happening. And then, so that's what's been happening lately. And it's just been so stressful. And then, like, today, this happened, like a couple hours ago. Not very long, but, like, I was on Discord just, like, kind of, you know, like, just, like, kind of chatting with some people. Just, like, kind of telling them how my day is or what is going on with in my head or just anything like that. And this girl who says that she is from Markiplier's official Discord server was like, oh, this, because one of the servers that I'm in, it's called Kick Cult, and so I'm in the Kick Cult server, and she comes in and she's like, I'm a mod in Markiplier's official Discord. The mark here is fake. I'm like, yeah, well, you don't have any evidence to back that up. So where is it? You don't have any proof. Where is it? And she goes on saying that how she's like a mod for his server, and I was like, hey, and so I like reached out to a friend. I'm like, hey, I need your help. This is getting out of hand. I need some backup, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle this alone because I was the only mod available on the entire server. The admins and the other mods, they were offline. So I was like, hey, so and so, please come and help me because I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Please help me. And so we get in there, we start like telling her she doesn't have like this proof that she needs to back up what she's trying to say. She kept circling around her like, you know, evidence as to what she was doing. And then after I was like, you know what, if you're just gonna keep saying all this, I might as well just ban you. So she was like, okay, you know what, if you're just gonna do that, I might as well just leave myself. So she left, and then me and a few others on that server, on the Kick Cult server, I should say, we started talking, and we were like, you know, she wasn't really like getting to the point. She had no point whatsoever. And so oh my gosh. So we started talking, and we're like, and I was like, you know what? I am done with like all this drama that's been going on. This is causing too much stress on me. It's putting too much on my shoulders. I cannot deal with this anymore. So that's what's been happening lately. And and this has been completely insane. Like, why do people, like, I just don't understand why people think it's okay to like do stupid stuff. I was about to say the S word, but I'm glad I caught myself because I want to keep this family friendly. I'm so sick of these people who I'm so sick of these people, like, basically, like, targeting Mark. Because he's not only just, like a celebrity to me, he's my friend. Because I talk to him constantly whenever I have the chance. And I'm so sick and tired of it. And I'm trying so hard to solve the situation, to understand why these people are doing what they're doing. I didn't. It like literally breaks me to see this happening to someone that millions of people look up to. And it not only drags me, and not only like, well, not just me, but like it not only drags Mark down, but it drags others who want to talk with him or who look up to him down with him. Because there's like a connection between Mark and his fans that is like a link. And when you pull on that link, the middle one, like in the middle of that link, it goes, you bring it down, it's gonna drag the rest of the links with it. That's what's happening. That's literally what's happening. I really hope I could get this figured out, because I don't even know what to do. And, like, I feel like I don't know what to do, but I know that I will find a situation. And I will find a way out of this situation and get things resolved, because this has just been a nightmare for the past few weeks. It's just been complete crap. That's just absolute nonsense, and I think I might just take a break from Discord for a while. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just take a week off. Maybe, but who knows. I just hope things can just get better this year, because this has not been a good start to the year. And Mark, if you're watching this, I hope we can get things resolved quickly, because I know you want that. I know a lot of us want that. It's just been completely chaotic, crazy. Anyways, I think that's just gonna do it for this video. I think. Yeah, I'm done.